Around 9 a.m., the three boys arrived at Buford Spring to go swimming. They were the first people there that day, and the entire area was empty except for the three of them. At around 11 a.m., 52-year-old Todd McKenna and 63-year-old Stephen Gambrill drove to the site. They briefly spoke with the boys, explaining that they were there to dive, and showed off their diving equipment. The boys noticed that the two men were using 7.4-liter and 10-liter aluminum scuba tanks, which were smaller than standard tanks. 10 minutes later, after checking their gear, the two divers entered the water for the first time. Todd and Stephen were longtime diving partners with years of experience, and they were also neighbors. They usually dived together. Both men held recreational diving certifications, but neither had any professional cave diving certification. At first, they stayed near the cave entrance where visibility was relatively good, allowing them to clearly see the surrounding limestone walls. The two slowly descended along the sloping entrance of the cave. Even though they lacked cave diving certification, their movements appeared skilled, and their breathing remained steady. After staying there for about 10 minutes, they began moving deeper into the cave. The passage gradually became narrower, with rough limestone walls on both sides. Strangely, large amounts of rock debris began appearing along the sloping cave floor. They stayed there for several minutes before exchanging hand signals and beginning their return. This dive lasted around 30 minutes and was a typical recreational sightseeing dive. About 20 minutes later, the two resurfaced. Both men appeared to be in excellent condition. After getting out of the water, they began having an intense discussion. The boys could clearly hear what they were talking about. Todd mentioned that his air tank might have a slight leak. Stephen asked whether he could still continue diving. Their goal was to descend to a depth of 42 meters. Despite these obvious warning signs, the first dive had gone so smoothly that the two men decided to dive again. After a short rest, they entered the water once more.